Is women really treated the same way as men in different workplaces? How can we solve this kind of gender inequality? But first, what is gender inequality?
Gender inequality is one of the greatest demanded situations and issues of our time. We must solve it since it poses threats in our life and livelihood when this issue will not be solved as soon as possible. Researchers and policymakers have struggled with the way to make important connections among gender, social equity, and climate exchange. As it increasingly shows more statistics and research screen their clean correlation, it's time to speak approximately the disparate influences of climate exchange and the linkages among girls' empowerment and powerful worldwide movement.
In workplace, some data and statistics of gender inequality among women are as follows. First, in 2019, 35.7% of women and 27.6% of men in paid employment work in agriculture.
Second, only 34.5% of businesses are owned by women, not just in the Philippines but in the world. We also interviewed one of the women employees that experienced this kind of gender inequality.
Hi, I'm Nick, not my real name. I work in a very rich company and I thought that this company will motivate and inspire me to do my best. But I was wrong. Because they see their women employees less superior than men employees, that most of them said that we, women, doesn't have enough capacity to be promoted for higher positions, and I also receive lesser salary than men employees in the company that I worked for. Even if we're all given our very best in hard work. I know I'm not the only one that have experienced that situation, and I hope that this mentality will stop since it affects our lives a lot.
As the most intriguing finding was that some personality qualities are regarded as favorable by one gender, but as less positive or even bad by the other. For example, strength was once considered a very favorable characteristics for males, but not so much for women. They also perceive leadership and ambition as attributes society values more in males than in women. However, compassion and caring were considered as desirable traits for women but bad ones for men, demonstrating the prevalent cultural culture of toxic masculinity. Women are contributing more than ever before, yet they are still unable to break through the glass barrier of equality. What makes these figures even more alarming is the fact that the more educated and independent a woman is, the more likely she is to experience prejudice, just like in 2018. Men employees hold 62% of manager positions, which is higher than women employees having manager positions with only 38%.
As citizens of the Philippines, we can help stop and solve gender inequality by making big impact of the crisis on women more visible. Previous recessions have shown that the poor are less financially and socially resilient, and that some groups endure overlapping and numerous types of discrimination, and anxiety will be felt that leads women to lose their self-confidence. We can also stop the mentality of our fellow Philippine citizens that men are the only one who will work and have a stable job for the family. Women have been pressed by the unequal responsibility of household responsibilities, leaving them exhausted and nervous.
In terms of salary, we can solve this issue by having equal pay based on the skills and work of the employees and not based on their gender and capacity.
We can also give our women employees many options for the job that they will put their best effort to work on, and let our women employees to lead the said job, and in this way, we can give them the chance to grab their opportunity and to prove that women employees inside every workplace is never inferior than men employees. We can also involve men colleagues in the conversation. Some groups are making use of this opportunity to expand men's participation in women's leadership programs so that men are more aware of the issues that women confront. There are women that doubts their own capacity when they watch something related to this issue and when they read something that is related in this matter, especially in different social media platforms. Male colleagues will be vital to the success of equality efforts. Therefore, it's important to involve them in the conversation and gain their support.
And for those who are currently experiencing this issue, we can help them by bringing them to psychiatrists, in which they can be cured from depression and anxiety. And we can help them by listening to their problems about the wrong treatment that they are experiencing at work, and support them by giving them inspiration and motivation to surpass those things and gain back their self-confidence on their best quality of work that they can offer. In doing those solutions mentioned, we can also uplift and support women empowerment that can be defined to promote women's sense of self-worth, their ability to determine their own choices, and their right to influence social change for themselves and others, and it is fundamental human right that's also a key to achieve a more peaceful, prosperous world.
We can perform our responsibilities or duties as Philippine citizens to maintain peace and order in the community and country by continuing to work as one and unify, and by protecting the state and also contribute to its prosperity and welfare. To uphold the Constitution and follow the law, we must listen to one another's perspective and express our thoughts. They say that being a responsible citizen follows all laws and regulations of a country. We have essential rights and responsibilities, such as voting in the elections, paying taxes, and defending the country against corruption, and in doing those rights, each and every one of us will definitely influence other individuals, demonstrating that we are well disciplined and we care about our country, maintaining peace and order.
We must stand as one, be unified, and to fight for the equality among our women employees to solve this issue, and for our women employees to be much more appreciated for all the hard work that they put in their work, and for them to maintain their stable lives for their families.
We stand and support gender equality among women.